All right, in Luke chapter 18, as we consider our daily Bible reading, this is day number 3. There's a question that a man would ask Jesus in verse number 18. A ruler questioned him, saying, "Good teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" It's a great question, and it's a great question. When you look at what the man said to Jesus, he says, "Good teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" Verse 19, Jesus said to him, "Why do you call me good? No one is good except God alone." Sometimes there may be questions about what does Jesus mean here? Did Jesus mean that he was not good? Well, that's not what he meant at all. Did he mean that he was not deity? Well, that's not what he was emphasizing at all. We know that Jesus was perfect. We know that he was sinless. We know that he was God in the flesh. He is the Son of God. He is deity. So Jesus was not saying those things about himself. It appears that maybe Jesus was just simply trying to get this man to think. When the man went to him and said, "Good teacher," was he using that in a superficial manner? That may have been the case. What shall I do to inherit eternal life? If he recognizes who Jesus really is, that indeed he is good, that indeed he is the Son of God, then whatever Jesus tells him to do to inherit eternal life, this ruler would have done. But if you notice in verse 20, Jesus gave him an answer, and we're going to see that the man would not do it. You know the commandments: do not commit adultery, do not murder, do not steal, do not bear false witness, honor your father and mother. And he said, "All these things I have kept from my youth." When Jesus heard this, he said to him, "One thing you still lack: sell all that you possess, and distribute it to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven, and come, follow me." Look, he asked him the question, "What shall I do to inherit eternal life?" He called him good teacher. But after hearing these things, he became very sad, for he was extremely rich. So I think one of the things, if you have a question about verse 19, to keep in mind, Jesus was not saying that he was not good or not deity. I think he's really trying to emphasize something more to this man, and really to the matter of the heart concerning this man and the question, and would he really listen to what Jesus had to say? Indeed, Jesus is good. Indeed, he is God. He is the Son of God. He is deity. Okay, so hopefully that helps. If you have more questions about that, please let me know. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.